Hi YouTube. Um, this is a video response to Schizophrenic Queen's video entitled "Burning Out," and at the same time, it is a response video to Siriusmind's video titled "You Want to See Crazy?" question mark. They're both talking about the wacky world. What's it called? The wacky world of religious people's 6, I think it's titled. Wacky World of Worshippers, episode 6 from Atheism TV. The first 2 direct videos will be linked down below, but Siriusmind and Schizophrenic Queen are specifically talking about what's going on in the comments thread. Queenie herself is more responding to what is being said in the video itself, but they are talking about what's going on within the comment thread itself. Queenie, I'm sorry that I missed your video when it came out, that it took me seeing Siriusmind's video to get to yours. Getting back to YouTube, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things of watching as many videos as possible. I'm sorry, girl. I really am. If I would have saw your video before, I would have responded much quicker. For everybody else that's watching this, I've explained to Schizophrenic Queen in private in private Skype calls about aspects of my personal life which I really don't talk about in videos or with other people, and that is my biological mother. My biological mother was very abused growing up, and when she met my biological father, she pretty much she truly loved him, and she really gave herself to him. And when he was killed when I was 3, mentally she lost it. She was already diagnosed with schizophrenia, and my biological father's murder pushed her over the edge, where she was institutionalized. This was in the real early 80s, and anybody in the United States that knows about how they treated schizophrenia in the early 80s will understand what I'm about to say. She was put through the shock therapy treatments because back then certain doctors believed that if you shock therapied somebody, that it would pull them out of it. And what actually happened was that it made her regress and made her worse than what she actually was. People that do not have direct relatives or personally know somebody who goes through schizophrenia do not fully grasp what that person is like. my biological mother may be out of it in many areas, but part of her brain still understands and still grasps, like my own age itself. It still grasps certain things around them that may be trivial to some people, but in the long run is important in some aspects. I understand that I am not coming at this from somebody who suffers from schizophrenia, but as a son of a schizophrenia, I'm the closest thing that you're actually going to get. People on YouTube and in life itself need to stop and pull themselves back from aspects that they have never experienced and that they do not understand. If you have never had to deal with somebody with certain mental disorders in your family, there are certain jokes and certain ways of putting things that are going to be extremely offensive to those individuals. With the Atheism TV video, in some small part I see where Joe Doxson was coming from, but from the aspect of having a schizophrenic mother, I found it very hard to deal with. A part of me wishes that more people had to deal with this in their own personal lives, but I'm glad that a good portion of the populace does not, because from my own personal standpoint, it's very hard to reconcile certain things that I've had to go through in my own life with this particular disease or disorder, whichever word you want to use. From the ages of like 12 to about 17, 18, I really hated my mother because I did not understand what she was going through mentally. After I got away from everything and was able to actually take the time to study up on different mental disorders, I've learned to accept it, that she really did not have a choice in this. And for a good portion of those that suffer from mental disorders, it's not really attributed to outside forces. It really is an internal thing, but outside forces can play a major part into how much it actually develops. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to get out there for right now. But again, Queenie, I am really sorry that I missed your video. I would have put this out earlier, like I said. But for everybody else, please check out Schizophrenic Queen's video and her channel. Queenie and I talk on Skype a lot. She's a really cool individual. So is Siriusmind. Check them both out. Everybody, have a good one.